I just want to say this is absolutely the most incredible day, incredible few days, and will be an incredible few more days. Everywhere we turn and look at all these faces is just someone we love, and it's absolutely incredible that you're all here. Ali and I really appreciate all of you taking the time to come here and come from Galway, Dublin, London, Paris, France, Germany, Berlin, New York, San Francisco, Bolivia, the British Virgin Islands, and a special shout out to Alan Murphy, who got 4 flights by himself coming here all the way from New Zealand. I didn't know it was there.
Colm, since the day that I met you, you have always been so uniquely, genuinely you, and I think that was what drew me to you. I was fascinated and entranced by you, never quite knowing what you were going to do next, because you didn't know either. But today, I've never been more sure of anything. I promise to always be your partner, your friend, and your biggest supporter. Your laughter is infectious. I promise to make it the soundtrack to our lives. You are a multifaceted joy machine, equal parts excitement, fascination, and energy. I promise to protect and foster, thank you, your youthful wonder, no matter what age we are. I promise to hug you tight, and truly savor it every day. I promise to keep your sense of adventure alive. I promise to keep a bottle of Buckfast in the medicine drawer at all times for emergencies. Medicinal. There is a bright light that shines from you, and it warms everyone around you. I promise to shelter it like a candle flame from the wind so that it never dims. I promise to always point out really big trees to you. Love is often assumed, but all too rarely spoken. I promise to always make sure you know how deeply I love you and never leave the smallest reason unsaid. The truth is, I've loved you for a long, long time. I could love you for 1,000 lifetimes. But I promise we will make this one the best, every minute, every hour, and every day.
People regularly tell me how lucky I am to have such kind, generous, loyal friends, which is great because, to be honest, none of you would get anywhere on looks alone. Maybe Fibber will be okay, but none of the rest of you. I'm grateful to look around the room and see friendships that I've made in college over a decade ago now. We're that old. To look and see my favourite aunt and my favourite uncle on each side of the family and my favourite cousins. The Galway lads and the fellas who I met in Hazelwood, the squash club, and in school. The bond we share is incredibly special and important to me. I grew up with you guys, developed my personality with you, developed my sense of humour with you, and I'm incredibly grateful for you all.
Okay, guys. Hey. Now drink it.
Just love it.
I can't tell you how unbelievably surreal it is to look around this room. Like, it's hard enough now with busy lives to get more than 6 people to go for lunch across the road without like 14 calendar invites, 3 reschedules, a couple of emails. So to have you all here is just like in the middle of the Adriatic it's pretty much indescribable. So thank you all so much. I'm so happy to have you here.
Do we need a whale as well?
I grew up in a house where my parents never neglected to mention love. You tell someone that you love them as you leave a room. You hug often and long for no reason, and you compliment all the smallest things. It could be a Tuesday morning in the middle of March and I'll be sitting at my desk working, looking at stuff that I don't need to buy for my horse on the internet and buying it anyway. And my phone will buzz with a message from my dad telling me he's proud of me and I'm a wonderful daughter and he loves me. No occasion, just because. I've been receiving messages all my life like this from my dad and they're so special. He just wants to tell me often that he loves me and he thinks I'm wonderful. Mum. I'm just going to start off by saying there's nothing like a hug from my mum. Since I was tiny, no matter what was going wrong, no matter what was going on, in those hugs I felt safe for a moment. You're a port in a storm, Mum. You're a moment of safety, a moment of comfort. And I truly treasure that. For someone who is rarely stuck for words, it's hard for me to describe how much you mean to me, so I just come back to those hugs because they say everything with no words. Your unfailing belief in me will always make me smile, and she won't hear anyone say that I can't do anything. To give you an example, I play tennis like the racket has no strings, and Mum would still be like, Roger Federer, watch out. There really is no can't in our house. We were always told you could do whatever you wanted. It was just up to you, and they believed in us always. You're my biggest supporters and I am so eternally grateful. Kenneth Murray. You have grown up into this incredible person from a child who I used to stuff into a toy box and shove down the stairs. You've made the best of it. You're a grade A human meat shield this week for any wedding stresses. You're kind, you're caring, you're calm, and you are one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. They say that like attracts like, and you have drawn great people to you like a magnet. You have a truly incredible group of friends and an amazing partner in Cora, who has felt like a friend to me from the minute I met her.
We're taking the high road. Lay beside me, wake the morning, ever after, day reborn in gold. We're taking the high road.
I will be speaking tonight on behalf of my wife and myself. Suffice to say, I don't get too many opportunities to do that. But as parents, and I know some of you have started that journey now with children and children on the way, and it's the greatest adventure of your life. He said, it's what you want as a parent is to see somebody come into your child's life and help them to be their best. And I think that's really poignant and it's appropriate for Colm and Ali, because when Ali came into Colm's life, we felt that Ali is doing wonders for Colm, making him to be the best person that he is. And we are so proud of him and we love you to bits. I didn't think I got emotional. Damn it! Ken Murray, I'm blaming you. anyway, and you know, as a parent, you do hope that that your kid will make good friends along the way, and I can see that here. So many good friends. It's joyful. I really love to hear the lads from the Bish call me Kieran, but one of them called me Sir yesterday. Colm. I'm not going to tell you who. I'm not going to tell you who. But anyway, what makes us really happy is that you care about important things. You both care about family, you care about your friends, and you live by a code of generosity. And there's no greater gift for your parents than to know that that's the way you're going to live your lives. And I'm just speaking on behalf of Grace and myself and the family. We're overjoyed today. And this has been just a wonderful lead into today, the last few days. It's just beautiful. So if I had a drink in my hand, I'd say, let's drink to Colm and Ali. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Rivers to oceans, today and tomorrow. Wherever you are, well, you know I will follow. Rivers to oceans, today and tomorrow. Taking the taking the taking the
So, welcome everyone to Colm and Ali's wedding. On behalf of Colm and Ali, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time away from lounging by the beach to come down here and celebrate this moment. My name is Evan, aka Father Fibber, and I'm celebrant for today's celebration. This isn't my day job. I'm not a real priest. Sorry, Kieran. But it's a real honor to be here to marry two of my dearest friends. Ali is a wonderfully creative person. She paints beautifully, she's an excellent singer, an animated storyteller. What you may not know is she also fancies herself as a carpenter. I was dumbfounded by the craftsmanship that presented itself on the balcony one day. It was basically two pallets put together to make a chair. So you can consider this my pre-order for summer 2023. Ali, you're a beautiful person inside and out. You're incredibly fun to be around. You always have a story, and you have the unique skill of being able to add insightfulness and levity in equal measure to any conversation.
It all began back in UCD, a reluctant law student and an actuary. From Dublin to Galway and now Lopewood too, today's finally the day where you both say I do. Colm's proposal wasn't overblown, apart from the wind and that very expensive drone. Ali's suspicions raised, the weather was awful, nevertheless such a special ring, ever so thoughtful. A beautiful bride and a ravishing groom, inevitably I'll be in tears very soon. A stunning venue, selecting it not hard, although I'm sure Ali might prefer it to be with the horses in the yard. From the food in the villa and swims in the sea, to far too many drinks up on that balcony. This week has been amazing, one truly like no other. While I'm so happy for Ali, I finally have a brother. Ali and Colm, Murray and Doyle, growing together like flowers in the soil. A lifetime together begins today, and we're all here with you both every step of the way.
Stop. And Colm, if you could begin to do the same, please.
Ali, I'm honoured to be standing up here today with you in front of all our friends, family, pledging to spend the rest of our lives together. I promise to always respect and appreciate you, to take care of you and encourage your dreams. I promise to be there for you whenever you need me, wherever you need me. I promise to protect our home and our sleep, making sure all the lights are off and going back downstairs to blow out the candles to make sure we actually did it. I promise to keep our lives exciting and adventurous. I promise to nurture your passion for riding and to feign interest in Costa's technical cross-canter progress. I promise to carry your bag when it's too heavy, literally and also metaphorically. I promise to persevere when times get tough, knowing that any challenges we face, we will overcome them together, side by side. I promise to keep you happy and bumbly and be your partner in both life and mischief, and keep that beautiful smile on your face and joy in your heart, even when you're mad at me. I promise not to make any more kombucha bombs that will detonate when you're home alone. I promise to show you every day that I know exactly how lucky I am to have you in my life. I'm so happy we found each other that day in UCD. I can't wait to raise a family and grow old with you and enjoy our lives together to the fullest every day along the way. Of all the adventures I've ever looked forward to, this one is by far the best. I love you.
I have no doubt that as Colin progresses with the DIY skills, he'll repaint the kitchen ceiling. So at this stage, I'd like to wish our darling daughter Ali and Colin a long and happy marriage from Noelle and I. And I'd like to thank you all for listening.
Colin, do you take Ali to be your wife?
I do.
And Ali, do you take Colin to be your wife or husband? Husband.
I do.
Ali, you may kiss the groom.
Having set the scene, there was one thing for which Ali remained uncharacteristically constant, and that was in selecting the love of her life. And in that, wise as she is, Ali went straight for good looks, athleticism, brains, and although he sometimes could be a little slippery to catch, a fabulous all-rounder. At times, I even almost envied Ali's fantastic choice, but Costa really is the most fantastic man. And of course, Colin shares some of these traits also. He may be slightly more opinionated than Costa, but Ali has been likewise unwavering in her devotion to Colin. And I'm absolutely thrilled for her and for them both to be standing here today in this stunning place. And two smarter, more intelligent, fun-loving and interesting people you couldn't know. And I'd like to wish them, from me and the rest of my family, who are all incredibly fond of Ali, a lifetime of happiness. Ali, you're my best friend. I'm actually not much of a people person, but I couldn't imagine my life without you. You're always the person I turn to share all of life's ups and downs. No matter how big the problem, we usually end up laughing hysterically. And I definitely wouldn't skip those WhatsApps. I don't think if work knew how many times those urgent emails had been pushed to the side for a good 7 minutes of Ali. And I can tell you, Angus mentioned earlier about the battle, the Galway battle, but I'm much more invested in Costa's cross canter, as Colm described it, than anyone else. But you're such a fabulous character. Your wit, intelligence, and energy are infectious. And I know Colm knows he's a very, very lucky man tonight.
Hello everyone, Connor is my name. I'm Colm's brother and the best man. First of all, thanks everyone for coming. Colm and Ali stressed for months about whittling down their guest list so only their closest friends could be here with them. Or as Colm put it, I'm having the biggest party ever, so I don't want any old people or babies. I just want to party with my friends. So if you're here, it's because you mean a hell of a lot to both Colm and Ali. And if you're over 50, it means that much more. I am uniquely placed to have witnessed a lot of your relationship. I was honoured to play a key role in your engagement on the Sugarloaf. Did I ruin it? Maybe. But expensive drones come and go. True love is forever. Right, Angus? I know by all the love and support that Colm and Ali have freely given to me that they will share a wonderful life together. They are both kind and generous, fiercely loyal and full of love. Ali, it is an honour to have you as part of our family. You pick us up when we're down, constantly make us laugh, and you make Colm the best version of himself. Everyone here is blessed to have you both in their lives. And the whole is very much greater than the sum of the parts. Now we celebrate the present and look forward to your future. So one more time, here's to my brother Colm and his beautiful new wife, Ali.